Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today, we're back checking out the new pre-alpha build for Anvil Empires. The forge is up and running, and we can now start making some money. Just in time as well, because we're running into some classic issues for this type of online building game, Upkeep. Anvil Empire's release date is set to be announced, so tune into their Steam page for updates. The link is below. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we get into more Anvil Empires. And so, as I was saying, our Upkeep is pretty rough for some reason. It's 14 now, but it was extremely high, and I will show you why it's dropped. It used to be 23, and you can see we don't have a wall anymore. It's kind of sad. I feel less safe. But yeah, the wall had to go because it actually affects your upkeep costs. And so as you can see in the explanation here, it says structures built inside a homestead require an upkeep cost to prevent them from decaying. This cost is paid from silver in the inventory below. A portion of the silver is paid to the town as taxes as well. So that's kind of the local town gets some money so that they can keep buying and supplying. And so yeah, you can see you can obtain silver from trading or stuff in the world. And so yeah, we have 348 silver now, so we're good for 24 hours. But I kind of had to pull an all-nighter when I was freaking out about it. But I was running around collecting stuff because I was like, maybe like collecting stuff seemed to give me a lot of silver. And so I think the mechanic is that when you collect stuff right when you log in, you gain a lot of silver, and then you steadily, it's like very diminishing returns. I don't know the exact rate, but you can see where we get 1 silver per branch now. And at the beginning, we were getting 3. And sometimes you might not even get any. You can see that. And so that kind of escalates more and more. But if you want to get some quick silver, I suggest just running around, grabbing bushes and random stuff. You can see it increases steadily. Ooh, we can't harvest that. We need a scythe. Ooh, we'll get a scythe soon. That'll be our next thing. Yeah, but we are gathering silver slightly. You can see 5, not that much at all. And so I would recommend, logging in as like I don't know. I don't know when it resets. I'll be honest. Every few hours or something. If you know, let me know in the comments because I would definitely like to know, because I want to know how to gain silver quicker. But we did actually make some gear and stuff, and we went to the market and we sold it. I thought I was recording when I did it, but I was not, unfortunately. And so you can see we still have an iron hammer up for 30 silver. We sold some iron hammers, some iron knives. We also sold iron pickaxe, and the thing we're not selling at all is iron swords, which is hilarious. And so I think maybe though an iron sword order we could work towards is one of these active orders. And actually, never mind. The swords are gone, or somebody already filled it. There's a sword order here earlier, which I really liked. But yeah, we will figure out some other stuff to make. Maybe iron spears. That's not bad. That's 20. That's $10 a spear. Meh. We'll see if we get a lot of stuff. But yeah, you can see we actually made like probably 200 of that silver from the market, and so it's definitely worth investing in building stuff in your base, and then you can actually go and kind of, I guess, how would you put it? Profit from all your constructions, which always feels good in these types of games. But yeah, we are going to move on now to maybe showing you guys some of these extra resources that we collected throughout our travels. And one of the first things I want to do before we go diving into more mining or anything like that is actually upgrade our homestead as well, because I think this might affect our upkeep costs. We are going to experiment and see. And so you see it's 14 an hour. And so you can see the cost is pretty kind of expensive for the tier 3, but I think we go for it. And yeah, we have all the ingredients you can see in the inventory. So we just hit it and you can see it comes up right around us, and we can just start putting in some planks. I got a lot of planks to put in, so might as well start somewhere. But I will make you guys sit through this. I'll bring you back once we have the last ones in place. Well, I may have fibbed, and we had to go on another little adventure. But you can see we are in a little cave that is starting to collapse, and we just started mining on the outside of the wall at the bottom floor. And you can see it steadily goes up and up and up. The floor is actually raising in elevation steadily. And so I kind of found a spot where it went up a level, and then you can actually kind of climb up a level. And then do not fear if you are, stuck in a situation like this, you can use left control. and then you just hop right up, no problem. And then you can see you can get to the next tier. You can farm up as much as you need, and then you can just hop back down. And even this big of a height, you can still climb up. And so, you know, you don't have to find the lowest point, basically. You can just find this spot. And another thing I did want to demonstrate is that if you want to mine downwards, so let's say we wanted to mine this block downwards, something we could do is get our little miner out, and then we press the C button, and then we actually are going to be mining down. And so you see we fell down to the next level. And so you can see you can, if you want to mine downwards, you can mine straight shafts. You know, if you get to the top of one of these, you can like strip mine it basically. But yeah, it's kind of whatever style you want to go with. We are actually full up on iron, so I'm going to head out of this cave. It was kind of starting to collapse, so it was a little scary. But yeah, these are the last ingredients for our upgrade, and I'll bring you back when we are finally hammering them in. And with the final hammer blow, we have upgraded. And our upkeep cost, you can see, has actually halved, which is huge, I think. So now it's 7 an hour. And so now we have 2 days of upkeep. And so, yeah, upgrading your main town or your main homestead keystone is pretty important. You can see that's our top tier. So like 3 upgrades, and that's about it. But yeah, the reduced upkeep is very important. All right, and now I think it's time to move on. As you can see, we are pretty low on food. We have some food saved up for sure, so we can just munch. You know, like right now, we actually can munch this one. Might as well. You can see which type of food you can munch by the symbol down here. It kind of represents the different food groups. But yeah, I think we will try to build maybe this hearth and this oven somewhere. I'm not entirely sure yet where they'll go. As you can see, we are getting pretty stuffed in space here, but we'll do some rearranging, and I'll figure it out, and we'll bring it back once we got it all planned. And as you can see, we did some rearranging. We are just going to fill in the last few hammer blows here, and then we will be ready to start cooking some new resources, which I'm very excited about. There's the oven. There's the hearth. It's kind of blocking the door, but we can get in. And then we also have a meat rack. And I really like the visuals of the meat rack. That looks really cool. The little rabbit carcasses. And you can see we got rid of our box and our bench. We moved the bench up here, and the box, we don't really need it for now. We're just going to keep this one, and we're just going to go from here. And so we can see in the oven, you can produce certain items that are a little different. They're like baked items. And then items in the hearth are, I think these are more meat kind of items, if I had to guess. And this one's kind of more like bread related. So yeah, I think we just got to try kind of different combos of stuff. I have a bunch of berries saved up here and a couple meats. So we will see what each one does. So I think if we put it in here, oh, you can see something happens. So what do you need? 2 of these, and you can make I don't even know what that is. Is that a mushroom? Somehow it becomes a mushroom. Okay, interesting. Let's see in this one. Okay, you can just cook meat. Okay, or you can just cook berries. And I think maybe also we can start getting other products like wheat seeds and stuff. But we gotta get into farming a little bit more. But yeah, now we can cook more items inside if we want. I think I'm gonna try this weird thing that they wanted. Is it like 1-to-1? What is it? Okay, it's 2 berries to 1 meat, and it makes something. So let's put a log in there and see how long it takes. Maybe we shouldn't put a big log in there. We should put a little log. That's a good call, Hucker. Okay, let's go get our branches. You can see we have a million branches outside, so we're not worried. Gosh, yeah, we're stocked up. Okay, let's start cooking. No fuel. Okay, good thing I didn't take. Okay, so it takes some weird amount. 45 seconds. Ooh, okay. So that makes it a little harder to get the perfect cook. Almost, it's almost worth just putting in fiber then, because the fibers give you a minute. Something to keep in mind. Okay, I like that. I kind of want to just see what this this new meal is though. But yeah, now we have new cooking options, which is great. Better than these two fire pits outside, hopefully. And it'll motivate us more to get into the farming, which is kind of what I want to do during this new test. And so yeah, we will dive further in. And it looks like it just finished. Okay, so this is called pemmican, a simple ration of small game and berries, low satiation. Low satiation. That's the word. Dry the meat over a flame, then grind with tallow and berries or nuts. A pair of stones or a mortar will do. Shape into bars or store. Okay, so you can make this into bars. Interesting. All right, we're gonna have to dive deeper into the pemmican. But yeah, now we have a new food group to eat. So when we're starved, we'll have some options. The last item that I kind of forgot to add was the pantry. And so I kind of thinking putting it over here. This one specifically stores kind of I guess dry food goods. That's what it says. And so I'm thinking maybe we could put our berries in it. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You can see this could be the issue. We are tight on space. Okay, so it doesn't store berries super well. Maybe we could put our foods in there. Okay, so it does not accept that type of food. Okay, so it is just berries then. Okay, so it's not going to be that maybe beneficial for me. Maybe it'll hold this. No. Okay, so it doesn't hold finished goods, just prerequisites. Okay, so we'll think about that one. We might just remove it. I don't really love it there. It's messing with me. But yeah, let me know if you like it. And yeah, we'll move on now into actually trying to farm. And I hope you all enjoyed that look at how to lower your taxation costs, your upkeep costs by upgrading your building. And if you did, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you all next time on the next great video. Have a good day.